Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They're going to run the option. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes line up for the first and goal. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is exactly why it's so tough to defend this offense, and especially this quarterback. He can throw the football, but we can see here, this guy's ability to run the option, he can pitch it, or in this case, run it, keep it himself, put 6 points up on the board.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's got it. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The second man incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Will hand it off. Here's a jet sweep. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now here comes the point after attempt. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Pitches to the back.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. They go with a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the option play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now it's second down here. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down here for this offense. It's an option look. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 2 yards on the play. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Throw to the running back in the flat. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's the running back in the flat. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Pitch to the back. Spins away from defenders. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
How about the option keeper here by this Penn State quarterback for a first down and positive yards? Chris, you think back to all the Penn State quarterbacks, you can go with a long list of guys that can throw the football downfield and pick you apart. Not that many option quarterbacks, guys who are that dual threat guy. Michael Robinson comes to mind. He had a magical year for Penn State when he was the quarterback. And the other one that comes to mind has got to be more recently Trace McSorley.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And their first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll pitch it. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard game, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incompletion makes it second down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on third and a mile. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Ohio State. This one is getting ugly. Quarterback flashing the speed and that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Why they got all the quarterbacks in the entire country? This guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Tough position here. Second and long from the 14. And he drops back in the gun. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to